So let's have a look at this section of Pendleton Overlook because it's, well, let's have a look. Look at this. Down to oblivion. That's Blackwater River down there. And big old gorge. So, okay. Let me show you what we're going to try to do. Oh my goodness. Looks like a bird egg. Huh. Unless I'm just really dumb. That's weird. Alright, so when I said this was dumb and potentially dangerous, I meant it. And it's not just because I'm a old fat man. It'd be potentially dangerous for anyone. But I'm feeling adventurous and a little bit stupid. So there is no marked trail here, and the same over here. However, I've been looking for the Pendleton Falls. I think they might be down here. Now, got me a walking stick. Huh? Yeah, nice one. Now, I'm not going to record any until we get a little bit further, but as you can see, at least a little bit, this is steep. So, let's have a look, see if we can find these falls and not get killed. So, I don't know how well the audio is, but that sounds like a waterfall to me. Anyway, this is our unmarked trail and some big old rocks. Let's try to be careful while we go through here and make sure that we'll be able to get back. Look at these rocks. Look at this. This place is wild. All right. This is crazy. This is just how this place is. Just like everywhere you go. So cool. Look at this. This is interesting as hell. Wow. Look at these layers. This is gnarly. Okay. Well, that's pretty steep. But I think we can go this way. All right, I'm gonna turn this off so it's not just playing the whole time, but man, look at these rocks. This is so cool. Hang out under here. All right, let's see if we can get any further. All right, I'm gonna try to be careful and also record so you can see what we're doing here. I definitely hear a waterfall and I see a bit of an opening. Let's have a look. This is pretty steep. This might be what I'm looking for. I hope so. All right. Well, it opens up. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn this off for a minute. All right, so we've descended a bit on this, sorry, excuse for a trail. And this is another steep spot, but it's a bit of an opening. Look at this day. So beautiful. All right, let's see if we can get any further. So, looks like we got a drop off there and over there. And we might be able to go this way. All right, let's take a look. This is quite steep, like very steep. I gotta be sure that I can make it back is the main issue. but we'll go a little bit further. All right, so we may have hit an obstacle that's a little too extreme. I'm not sure, but it's very steep. But there's a bit of some stepping stones. We'll take a little respite and then we'll go a little bit further. But I'm not sure. It's looking a little iffy, but we'll see. Whew. Yeah. Okay. As I suspected, there is an unmarked trail here. I'll walk out to this dock real quick though. Give you a look at the lake. This whole area is really beautiful. I think a lot of people hang out in this general area. There's a beach right here by the lake. And there's a little dock here. I'll just have a step out here, see if there's anything to see. And then we'll head this way. And my only concern now, honestly, is getting eaten alive by bugs. I doused the crap out of myself with bug spray, but you know, we'll see. Here we are close to the lake. Pretty beautiful. Let's get away from people. All right, let's head into the woods. All right, this is a pretty, looks like a well-traveled trail, but again, unmarked. So these are usually the best ones. And let's see where it takes us. Right in front of my face, which I wasn't paying close attention. I'm just talking, jabbering. This looks like a beaver dam. Maybe. I don't know much about beavers. Let's see. Except for Buc-ee's, but I've never been there. I'd like to go. That sounds good. All right. Let's go through here. Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say that's a beaver dam. But I don't know if you can even get under there or in there. Maybe. Not sure. But there's some holes. Could be. Yep. I don't think we'll see any. It'd be crazy if we did. All right, let's go. All right. A little bit closer to show you the area we're looking at here. Pretty cool. I say I got about 30 minutes before I start getting eaten by bugs, so let's press a little further and we'll see what's up with this bridge over here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Okay, we climbed up this hill there, and this is what we see. Looks like a grassy road. I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't want to be on somebody's private property. However, this might be just part of the Monongahela National Forest. So let me take a look at the map and see. All right, this is not the Monongahela Forest. That's going to be this way. So I'm gonna have to go back. This is private property. I don't want to get shot. All right, here we are, closer to where I'm going. Here's the lake, and you can see people down there, which is fine. Not close to me, which I prefer. So I'm gonna walk over here by the lake and then take a look at the map just to make sure we don't head into private property, but I think we'll see something cool over here. All right. Whew, here we are on the other side of the lake. And it looks pretty cool. Here's that dry riverbed section that the water is all pretty low everywhere around here. This hasn't been a ton of rain. Some, but not a ton. I don't know if you can see these rocky cliffs very well, but that's pretty cool. However, I'm not seeing any trails, but I'm recording a lot, more than I expected to, but I don't know, whatever. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, I already found another hidden trail. This is not marked. This is not. So let's see what's up there. Okay, so we went up a steep bank there, and now we found the trail on the other side of the lake. I didn't think it was there. It's just higher up, and that's where we are, higher up. I'm sure it's not as easy to tell, but we're up here. We're high above the lake on the other side. And let's see. Yeah, there's an opening here. And then let's see what's through here. Whew. Bugs are getting me. All right. Whew, I am so fat and so out of shape. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right. I think we've walked pretty much the distance of the lake. And let's see, if we go a bit further, we might be back on private property. And we don't want to get shot. We don't. Whew, my gosh. We don't want to get shot. And to be honest, I don't want to climb back up this hill. That's it for today. Thanks for watching the fat, out of shape, dumb hiker. I'll get you some more videos tomorrow, hopefully. All right, peace. All right, well, I'll just keep recording, why not? Okay, now, I got this walking stick at the Seneca Rocks area. There was a, I don't know, like a gift shop place across the street from the Seneca area, and I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool, might come in useful, but, and I also thought that, I don't know, is there really that much need for it? Does it really help? And the answer is yes. The answer is most definitely yes. I would highly suggest getting a good walking stick, or two. If you want to have two, then go for two. But yeah, even just one, it is helpful. It is helpful. Obviously. Whew. Yeah. I didn't know if it'd be that helpful, or just kind of, I don't know, something that people just did. But no, it's quite helpful. And this is my first walking stick. Of course, what we really need is a wizard staff. Not sure where you get those. If I see Gandalf back here, I'll ask him though. All right. I'll just show you all the rocky way we're heading. All right, back down to the little bridge thing. And again, get yourself a good walking stick. Why not? It's more helpful than I thought. Much more helpful. So how we do it. We just march ahead. So the goal is to trim the waistline a little bit. I'm getting fat. Getting fat and old and ugly. So, gotta work on that. And this is a good way to do it. I hope by next Tuesday, I feel a bit more fit, look a bit less fat, you know? That'd be good. But might have to change my channel name if I'm the big fat dumb hiker. I'll just be the dumb hiker eventually. That'll be the goal. All right. Hey, these little babies. Little bitty baby mushroom.